ahwefo nyina achi ema wakwaba ediba XTV eso enne eyewokwadan enne kita wonsabo so ni data so edwunu wafempimi ni edwunu mienu no emo emraso sensem akoso ye man mu amahudo sensem aye saka ya boabo ni nyina no aso nti se kroje yede ebro se anopa no nsia kase ewo XTV eso na ensem ne de edoso papa ne di wakoten bia wo beti ene se Dr. Smart Sapon edi atodwa se Jombu edom koto aba nansen a wedi ntwo no yade am amanyoko no wo mu de no abo afore ni nyina edi se afimpimie ni adwunu ayeto aba edi ma NPP amanyoko no omo ambo mu humode ni nti ene edi jombu edu abo afore edi amaganafo na ensem foforo mo nso no wo beti se kopek fo nso de aba betodwa se ganafo ye bompa ne ye lucky dia wanhwe ya na wotwe da ye nim fango no ye ba beti so ohom chichimo nsia na de se eye atadwe yare atide ne pa a enye asem ketwa se ya chechefo a womo se womo kolenti womo enko school no afide womo age atum se womo be ko school nanso ezukufo no se yanso de enya da school no ye beba emu nsem bebre afide chechefo de ade de edi ma schoolfo na wofo nyina se womo aba classroom meeting no womo ma mumra no womo ma no emre school mu embeji ntitie nyina ewa kasebo emu a yede ebro nsem bi kan we ho ena me de bro se anopa no nsia kase ewo XTV eso oba pa me visa ko se ate enimidi me na me de kasebo ebro wo afi ma me twa me ho sima me ba me de kasebo de wo mu ankasa ebemo biom ediba XTV anopa no nsia kase so kasebo wetefe anafo apie na ato nyina eyade obenye bi ahwe nye bi etie ukopie mu ewa befo tintan kase ne so a Facebook eye XTV GH YouTube XTV Ghana TikTok XTV 391 Instagram XTV Ghana Twitter eye XTV Ghana na edam no eye memedane ne kwese da so ena NPP oslugo kwamanyuko no omobo muhomodin wo conference kase pa womo ede chef so na enom womo yi mpanifo a womo ena behwe betutu niema na NPP amanyuko no asanso atena aban biom na womo wie ni sa na dese eye presidential ne parliamentary die ena aka womo de ebehye so na eko wie kire ne kuku damfo a balkon eye trotrofo edima amanyuko no JB Jombu edu na wedi ntwo woda fom kra wo ne nan a fese wontimi enya ne ho hwe na no ena amafo bebre ekas na Jombu edu amafo bi eta na chim ukopie mu ewo mantem du nsia ne nyina wo mo nyina edikrese wo mo eta na chi ne ba ne se ye konisem ena akwakoye ne sei e ba ne se ne wakwakodi ntwo ne se akwakoye rehusem papa edi ama wo pani Jombu edu a enye asem ketwa na asem ibeto odwanum esentrefo ya hyase ebobo hu ehwe se nipa ya pa omufufuyi eni wo ma wo mo ekwe ede ne siye ede ne ba ya ebiedi ntwo na afoforo nso etimi ababehye ana na nkomotwitwi ekoso no wapani ba akwa wo no eye senior lecturer ewo esanso eye senior research fellow center edima social science research Kumasi Technical University eye papa Dr. Smart Sapon wono ene de atodwa se Jombu edu ni ntwo a wedi nyinavra a chese wedi nkuko ewa abato imu no ni nyina no amanyoko no womu de no abo afore esa ne se afimpimie ni aduno abato a yeto ye edima NPP amanyoko no NPP amanyoko no womu ambo mu homodin womu ambo noma we eda na di pefre ese ganafo ye ni abre ankasa ebi ni mokrapo eka se Jombu edu no wanye na edwuma yie ebi si wukọ ne ho an na chese o tritri womo wo ye arrogant chese wo ma ne ho so ahomaso honhom ewonimo wo nhwe wanimo mpo no ebisa wo se eden ene hawo no wono de tan bia na wo se wo ye adwuma wo se wo grounds wo na so enya de a omko grounds wo so a wo mu ehu no ebi krapo etrem se Jombu edu ne wo ben o mampeni na adodan kwa kufa ado pa na ka wo se oto for se wonye reshuffle na so sa ne menyina entimi ankoso enamalusu nti ena esi ahini na etu ahinifo etimi etu ne ade society ne we de omudi na bo afore papa e de ama amanyoko no se na begi a ebeda na di na ya dance die anampo sebe hweso die e de ama wona o maka ne se wo ba na wanye wadwuma yi a esi ahini na etu ahinifo bombetu ade so
Jombu edu ti anyeye ne ti anyeye no ne se party no 2016 versus 2020 no party na who they call from pa amount was from 169 seats to 137 there. Performance no was abysmal. Amount was presidential vote near 1 million. Now so about 500 to them almost abysmal. The Tianye were new Biane and share the blames because the chairman who led the battle wants to take a rest and give space for chairman for Frost or no so my with me the Abwanti chairman Nan Kobe what's the name blame one Kobe. Enti no Obiane ni nkontabu bia enti nyako kanipa chief operations officer pa on na ese no yin sem ni nyina no John Boadu. Obi Beka say Kate and Nabi so were part of the AD, but they were subgroups. So women nakoye subgroup under the main organizer, youth nakoye subgroups under the main organizer. Anka Samia Uku Kobia, Anka Samia Uku too would have answered questions as the organizer who not only be the striking force in Nina, Konusun Kibibsan and Zempa, but Onusu and Kobi. Inti ni ana questions ni na kono so minia John Boadu. Inti me for me no John Boadu cry ade say otimi win with that gap because otimi lose with that gap because he took all the shots, he took all the blame. In fact, he's been sacrificed on behalf of an only group Omuli 2020 battle no anko in the assessment of the party no. He has been sacrificed. Some of the other accusations, and so I know what you want editor John Boadu say, or say, or feel the year Juman, to do one call officer moon customer. Feel the one so say, constituency ban or call her, while Mameha, on see me have that, or near me say that, and also equity and pa. John Boadu Tia Nye, the Tia Nye, no say. Party no na eno echi wasanso edie futo ama nipa yapa ne foforo yi eye wopeni Justin Frimpong kodua ese wabe die bomadin a mistake a nipa awudi na ade wo ye no hwe na wonso wanye sa mistake ni bi na wasanso edi adesede di amampanifo no ese wabe womomboa no wonso wo yi nipa wo munyina nkambo no mutimi boa ne sene be ya amanyuko no ebesanso ejina ne nanso ebium. What worked for JFK so the fact that Ogama is feeling he came as somebody without blemish. Ninsemu yesana omoka yeso ye okumkom obeye wayi say onya access to the entire youth, the entire regions, the entire constituencies. Emma oyenyeme bi say na dodo onu ape. And again, all the negatives that you would have said about John Boadu would have been a positive for the rest of the aspirants. Only that aspirants now cannot magruning kasiesa. Until na we yin any pa no a very good, strong candidate pa no na JFK. Until say enko John Boadu dia. Any omuma kanimu hwan na yesha or yes stronger. Obetimi. The fact that he is a lawyer also helps him. And I'm speaking based on feedback I got from the field. Omufo say, oye lawyer no, oye the best administrator, the law no ankasa no, a counsel, Omufo counsel. You keep the books, you examine it, you counsel, you give better advice. In fact, or no ye be on behalf of the party, or no, within the space of the legal remits. Party no at all points in time will be seen as a law-abiding political party, and then and also one pa. Say na this law because I was surprised the way somebody was asking me, na doctor, officer lawyer pa secretary who the same. And then that's law ni bina position a lot worked for JFK. A lot work for JFK. What promises they bring, let's say, a man for me the GDS based on the promises he gave. Or say, or be making sure say information about communicators it will be available on an app. You don't need to make any call to find out then at the finance ministry. It will be loaded on that app. You can click and access so that you can defend the party well with proper information. Mesese wakeka bebre akeka ka ho oba oye na masre dominance so say you will not make such a huge substitution only to leave him to himself. Momwano, what worked for JFK so the fact that
Dr. Smart Sapon wono so enetimi ache na dwen e dia faida no abato a wo mo ekoto ye wo NPP amanyoko no emo na yenko pie mu e wo Kumasi Secondary Technical School kan schools ni bia wo mo echemo se aduane eni schools ni bi emo na enwani ni bia wo mo echemo se a short e wo school ni mo ebro afens no enwo kokko na afens no esam na esitri na manu so nti no aduane ye de ma nkwala ne titiripa e ba no breakfast na yade asese no ya sese mu bebra ekwakoye o haw kese pa de ama onenum na mpanifo ahodo a wo moda school na no de adesede de ma mpanifo aban na afezo wasofo no na ehwe aduane ne ekoye ho nsem so ese sai aduane ni ho ese de wo mabre wo mo pe kwan pa wo be fa so a so how you won't bet me aso no once and for all wasan so edit to your headmaster wonom ewo school mo your penny Boatin Andrews what the to ja say no achechefo no wo mo strike na wo mo say wo mo no o ma call no off o ma be school den mo na so ezukufo no ebi ma nti wo mo dia de sedie fan sentrefo so fa ye fidie kase so ka cha wo fo nyina se wo ba wo fidie a kacha nse won ko school mesan say no achechefo no o ma ko school no ma wo mpese wo mo hu kola no e che o madi.
Last week I also received some 20 bags of maize. 20 bags of maize. So the full situation is improving, but it's not the best because the sugar, the flour, the vegetable oil, which we eat almost every day, is not there. So we are appealing to the buffer stock, the government, to bring it to our doorstep so that at least we can feed the student. Instead of taking porridge, Tom Brown, we're taking beverage. You know, the beverage, we have the 3-in-1 and we have the other type. They all contain some sugar already. So we're using that one. So maybe out of 7 meals, 1 of them will be without sugar. Yes, without sugar. And it's not the best. The students, they don't like it. They are in their teens. They need sugar. Teachers are ready to teach them. Teachers are ready to discuss the mock with them. But the students, some are not with us. Some are in the house. Some are hiding. So please, my dear parents, please advise your wards to come to school. Teachers are ready for them. Last week, I also received some 20 bags of maize. 20 bags of maize. So the full situation is improving, but it's not the best because the sugar, the flour, the vegetable oil, which we eat almost every day, is not there. So we are appealing to the buffer stock, the government, to bring it to our doorstep so that at least we can feed the student. Instead of taking porridge, Tom Brown, we're taking beverage. You know, the beverage, we have the 3-in-1 and we have the other type. They all contain some sugar already. So we're using that one. So maybe out of 7 meals, 1 of them will be without sugar. Yes, without sugar. And it's not the best. The students, they don't like it. They are in their teens. They need sugar. Teachers are ready to teach them. Teachers are ready to discuss the mock with them. But the students, some are not with us. Some are in the house. Some are hiding. So please, my dear parents, please advise your wards to come to school.
Penny Andrews, Boatin, wono headmaster wada Kumasi Secondary Technical School no ano. And ono so etimi achiremo no. Na ye chiremo Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana. Copec for the ababetu just says a Ghana for ye ya, one more air predate, one more air shame say, the Yahuda yeton fango no say no, so a babe bafom, the price no, a babe tikra a dia bafom, a year or home chichimu in Sia. Na in primpra meno casino, Ukopimo be Yahuda one more aton fangona, petrol a 11 cities, 59 pesos liter bar per, and a diesel a 14 cities, 59 pesos, and also a liter bar coupe. Na executive secretary Eddie Makopek, Penny Duncan Amwa, wono ena wa hya ase a wo chirechire mu edi man sentre for de ntia omusu so say fango no so ba beti eye oham chichemu insia.
You do have relative stability in the currency. 2, you also have international market price declines. Benchmarks for Plat has seen some reductions where diesel has done almost 11%, petrol has done about 3.6%. The two together with the forex, we are expecting at least some 5% drop in price. In nominal terms, 60 pesos thereabout should decline as far as your pumps are concerned from Monday thereabout. And you do.
Kanamu asanso edit to just say anka sa tia ba form na ke betimi akọ enim kakra nanso aban ni hihye ni nyame bi nti na aye 6% pe nanso sanka aban ni ye nyame bi yi anka betimi akọso ebe ye 10% and about 15% mpo e dia magana fo ho etimi ahenhia wo mu.
We are still of the view that the finance minister should find a way around some of the very high taxes, particularly the price stabilization and recovery levy of 16 pesos at a time like this, and to continue to charge the ordinary person for money for a fund to stabilize petrol prices. I think it's unconscionable, and something could be done in greater proportion to bring prices lower than we currently seeing. We are
so edituja ese what that is dear edima aban no ese eto ahodo a eda fango ne so no edoso dodo be ya anko wantete so wotete so a ebema fango no se na ehurihuri ekoso na wotwe adeche bia no ebeba form.
It was disappointing for the NPA to be asked to reinstate the 15 peso rebate that Ghanaians had been given. We were hopeful that that intervention will be sustained in order that fuel price could at least be tracked, and also hoping that it could come down a bit. The 14, 13, 12 Ghana city is still very high, and I'm certain that is one of the core reasons virtually every Ghanaian is today complaining. But thankfully, the window ahead and the subsequent windows look like we're going to have some reliefs. The only caution I would want to put in here is that the OMCs, the BDCs, should be mindful that we are watching. We would not be any charitable if they decided not to give these reductions at the pumps due to what they often term as, recoverable losses or margins that they lost in previous windows. It was
executive secretary Edima Kopek and I wait me actually monitino ye ko to dwe ni ma ye mbom pae ne ye nhwe se fan we omoken ebetimi aba form ediam 6% de ebi wom eba form a ebe boa ye nyina ma ye hu etimi ahen na driver for trust no so eba ne sa muso motive yi fe no so ma ye na ye ntimi enfo ka no ye nto akase no so na ye nkopie mu e won semfo from trade union congress for so agency central for nhimo no mo de nsem bia ba beto dwa wo mo ka che aban ne se sa Gratian amanyuni be ye dwuma na bo se eye mahye dwafo be ye dwuma infisha mako nan na ya tam sika twitwe de sika kase gangan to chopabo mane e de amane pane se wonko na wonko di ni kwa ense no ya de ha adwen papa wo bisa se ye na ye dwuma civic servant servants no yenso den pa na wo mo so mutimi betimi ayade eye de amayen wo chemu sa amanyofo no wo madwuma na wo mo ye no ensene ye de ede adwuma pa no wo mo yam enhu hia se eye 4 years bia yetimi tam sika twetwe de sa ede ma omo wo chemu se article 74 71 na eno eye office holders a wo mo enwa sa Gratian aban ne hwe no wo san hwe mu biom esa ne se amamra no nipa ene ye senti se nipa na aye de ehu behia se ye besan so hwe mu biom ne yi sa we no mfefe wo ma aban no up to eye na wo twe edi yenim anabso busum edi yenim wo hwe ne sa Gratian no one shame brand will be no one in
You are talking about constitution. Who made the constitution? We. So please, we have made it so, and so we should change it. Yes. Because Article 71, what makes them better than us? What the question I ask is, are they more productive than us? No. What makes MPs more productive than us? But we are also doing our part, and that should be recognized. And the only way you can recognize the output and the effort being made by public sector workers is to make sure that their salaries reflect what they are doing. And that is our responsibility. I have engaged the president himself, and he believes that even if it is an entrenched clause, because we Ghanaians made it, we should be able to change it. And I'm sure he agrees with us when we say that if there's anything that should change the constitution, is this animal farm clause in the constitution called Article 71. That some are more equal than us. They are not more equal than us, and we will let them know that they are not more equal than us. Starting from today, we are in a completely different era. You are talking about constitution.
Secretary no, and I wait me akasana wacheche mwani die asempapa na waka no. Na mwe ube hiya sempeni no womo hwe na womo so enye bibi mfamfam. Yanto akase enu so eni nkopie mo ewo eye epie mante mo kroboman mo eho na ye kwa kopie mo. Ye kopie mo ewo ho no mu dia ye nyina yenim krobofo ni ECG fo na post fo ho nsansem ya ebeto odwafiti afimpimie ni edum kromo bepem na tese sa asemi etu entwade na okopie mo ewo kroba ababeto dwase asrafo a yede wo mo ekoye so mo koboa ECG fo za ECG fo no kose omko ko fix prepaid meters na kromanfo no etu hye omo so eye omo basabasa internet ye dia asrafo akọ no so mo koboa mo no mo fix eye prepaid meters no na enomo na mahibedwe ni owo ho no nyunya ni telabi ebeneza wono so di akokoto mahibedwafo enim ese wo mo hwe na asrafo no yenyi wo mo mfemfre san se krobofo nkase wo mo entua eye nyinama hoden no ana nyinam kandia na enya de wo akase wo mo entua nti yenyi asrafo no fefo na so yetwehwe mo aba bededi se sansemi yi a eye speaker of parliament crash say asoja fo no wo mo free krom honom niema ECG fo nkran endi dwuma no yade asrafo no wo mo wo ho ebepem ne na imprempren krampo ye saka ene se okopie mu awo so menyane ne mpata bia ye bia ye fra ho slam na afenso no ogome wo mo ehwe so mo kodu ho no so mo fix no ebro a ye bru kromafo no enya asem ketua emrante bi a chese wo ye central for no wo mo kasa ye church nsemu emma ya wo mo chem se wo mo ni madikudi mpo wo mo yeye wo mo ba so ba be fixe asem keke ene wo mo de wo mo ni wo mo yonko edi nkomo no asoja so se wo mo de wo mo endi abe ya bru wo mo ahu se na mo hu nyina eprepra enya asem ketua na so impenifo mo ye adwuma wo ECG ese wo mo hyase eye sansem no mo ehwehwe mo yonko ne kohwe se na sankrofo ye bu wo mo no wo mo cheche wo mo sim emu
enye wo aye ni uti etem ha endo beye ni a uye ye etimi kasa no na soja for no approach we mu bato wo so bi say dia na mi kan ye no na to repeat na mi kan na we ko kra na ka tem ni wo mu nkafa na mi kra bo mi ni enye o mo asem na mi kan na mi kan ya ni say so bi be ya de we ya nya ni ari ni wo mpaka mo hapo no beye ni a oye ye to mo no better na mi wura isa ho afem wura so na me say be about 4 na mu ba back na mu sa frame say mi mbra on first time right say bioma be some asem get say this afem ye pie a wo Mr. Wara ba hu ni sa fine no di bomb so na ba ku some man ka to fine no di boy to mo na mi go echi mi come echi na ba ku some atade mo timi o timi say mi pie o timi say mi pie na mi timi atade ni fini say na mi ra mi store no mo e na e kwa da echi na mi ra fi ho do afem ra fi mi be mo frɛ mo safa other side ho no ba be pie wo e fi o na mi jira ho ba ku nya yi omu we na kuta o ma mechi ban e no di bo na mi jira ho ba ku sama so ban e no di na mi jira ho e ti jira na ba ku ka o mo jira lo ka che o se o mo nya ni a o mo je no mo nko
mi fi krom e ba ogun e na ma hu se o mo wo roadside e wo e na wa yi mi phone say oh mi fa mi ye call e si mi ba be ye call e na o mo ahu mi say mi try my picture until me become media. And almost 20 of them, almost boom me. Almost the wire cross. Almost boom me say me my child picture. But almost picture no to on my phone. Almost boom me sir. Almost say me Apple Watch any nyama. My nephew my phone no my say me dey 2 minutes. Until my face on and I almost see me travel picture until me they call media. Media mu picture call media.
Enye wo aye ni uti etem ha endo beye ni a uye ye etimi kasa no
ye koso e wo krobo eno no nti defense minister and interior minister samo hwe ye dia de koso eno no nti munya ne ntem krofo no juma wo mu di no e wo honom no monko na muni wo mo enko kasa na mo bom ho mode tam be nsem hwehwe mo na no kre bi egwo mu bia no ye nhwe sansa wo ntimi nkobu obi hwe na mo hu nyina eprepra akwaye arahosem papa e wo honom a enye asem kitiwa meja wo mu nsem so ne na no pe kase a me wo edemma wo ene wo kwade yemfe ni nyina mfensi aseda kase enko fama se wonya bre ni adaje na wo hwe XTV ya no pa no ansia kase uhumi live e wo Facebook eye XTV GH misra wo hwe no na wo like na wo comment na wo share mafofo so sa etimi aso beso anope aseda kase enko fama chichi beauty parlor sebra na wonye wuti wonye wo makeup pedicure ni manicure sa wo pese wo su edwuma na wo so wo timi eye madam wo ye tira wo ye madam dia bomaden na brand nchen na obechiro papa anapo se wo koye program wo ko bi esiesie wo ho a chichi beauty parlor se owo ho edema de hia ne se obefre no e was 0547 254 078 Samsung and I yet creation so sebra no pamatade fefefe pa enfan show enfa oni program biara woko owo watade a wode ebemma ema ne memma nkola ne penifo opam ne nyina bi afenso no sa opese wo sua de pama owo ho edema wasebra bebi owo bia wo de fa nyema ne bra obepam esanso e de asendel frenom e was 0242 389 851 0242 389 851 anope jojina camera na chi emame eye DJYX fresh boy ba kope sanson ukopie mu ewo MC ahodo twa metu mu eye low abra Bismarck nson etanechi nipo kunchin senyina gu krata sumame mambekin kan edema wo eye Zenab Ahasa na executive producers eye boss di ni boss so mi amikin kan edema wo nson eye oba pa Mavis akosia ate me sorry so magudie mo nsem dia wo peti dia wo pa hwe no eno nkwa na menua be ma Michael Fury ata Mr. Mwat why kado papa wodi bro ti mo video no enda he ya me da wase e mo eni hwe